Welcome back to Freaky Funko Friday. Today we're going to be talking about the Lost Boys. That's right, the 1987 movie has been made into Funko Pops. So we got 3 main pops and 1 2-pack. So before we get started, I want to throw a little beat together. Thanks for joining me, and welcome back to Freaky Funko Friday. So, welcome back to Freaky Funko Friday. Just wanted to play a little music, do something a little different on this video. This is going to be a shorter video just because there's only 4 Funko Pops being released. One of them is going to be a Funko Pop exclusive to funkoshop.com, and that is where you're going to find the 2-pack here. So, again, welcome to all my freaks. Thanks for watching, and let's get started here. We're going to be talking about the Lost Boys. This movie came out in 1987, and it, like I keep using this word in videos, but some of these movies are cult classics, and this is just another example. So, this one is awesome. We're going to start right off with David. David with noodles. So, you're going to see a picture of David with noodles right here, and this is going to be from the actual movie, and then over here you're going to see the Funko Pop. And what I'm going to do is for this video, for every Funko Pop I put here, I'm going to put their character in the movie right over here so you kind of know, and I'm going to let you know who played them. So, David was played by Kiefer Sutherland, and of course he's a vampire. And here he is eating his noodles, and he looks fantastic. This is number 615 from the Lost Boys Funko Pop series, and there's a famous line in the movie, especially if you watch it a whole bunch of times, but he says, "They're only noodles, Michael." So you can see him eating noodles there, and then I'm going to throw up a picture of him as a vampire just so you can see what he looks like right there. So yeah, so that's Kiefer Sutherland, long time ago, 1987, playing a vampire in the Lost Boys. So and his character was David. So I think they did a really good job with this one. I really love the way it looks. Even the eyebrows, how they're kind of thick and they come off to a point. It almost looks, I guess animalistic maybe? It looks really cool. Those are just the small little details, how they kind of go up and then they come to a point at the end. I think that really emphasizes, his character in the movie. So I love that. I love that little touch that they did there. And of course he's wearing all black, so looks really good here. So I'm excited. I'm gonna try to get all of these when they come out. They are being released in July. I will let you guys know that. So look out for them because it's almost July. We got another half a month to go, and we're already there. Can you believe it already? Like half of the year is already gone already. 2018. Time is just flying by. So again, that's David, number 615. So the next one we're going to talk about is, and I'll get into this character just because we just mentioned his name, Michael. So we'll talk about Michael here. This is number 613. And Michael was played by Jason Patrick. And so here is a picture of him as a, well, not as a vampire yet. I'm going to throw that one up there. So there's a picture of Michael before he's a vampire. And then there's a picture of Michael as a vampire. So that picture right there, look at his hair in this picture, and that hair really looks like the Funko Pop, right? It's all curly and wavy and stuff, and you get that look there. So he wears those sunglasses during the daytime, and yeah, this is a cool picture of him, man. I mean, just a white shirt, a black jacket, and and some blue jeans, white tennis shoes. I think it looks great. I love the character in the movie, and I love what Funko did with the pop. They made it simple, but you know, it's I don't know. To me, he comes to life, man. When I see this version of Michael as a Funko Pop, I see him in the movie. Like, it does take me back to the movie, and that's, you know, obviously that's what Funko wants to do, right? They want to bring these characters to life, and they want you to remember the movie when you look at them. So I definitely do when I see Michael, and I mean David too. I didn't mention that during him, but I definitely see that in David's character. So those are 2 out of the 4 that are being released. The next one is Sam, and Sam is played by Corey Haim, or Corey Haim, depending on how you want to mispronounce it. But back in the day, and there's a picture of Corey right there. So back in the day, these 2 Coreys always played in movies together, and people would always get them confused because one's Corey Feldman and one's Corey Haim. So, so this is Corey Haim. He's the one that played Sam, and this is him in the comic book shop. So, if you guys remember this movie, that's one of the iconic scenes there in the comic book store. So, love that picture, and it just brings me back to the days of, you know, 1987, watching this movie. My sister, by the way, is obsessed with this movie. So, at least she used to be. And I might as well mention before I get into the last Funko Pop that I've become probably, yeah, I mean, honestly, from this movie, and then all the vampire movies that have come after this movie, except for the whole Twilight series, you can take that in the toilet and hit flush, because that's not, and to me, that's not a representation of what a vampire is. And so, watching the Lost Boys, and then, you know, made me fall in love with vampires. And I used to write poetry when I was young, and I even have, you know, a vampire poem that I wrote that I still have to this day. And it's pretty cool. Like, I'm really, I don't want to say obsessed with vampires, but I really love vampires a lot. So, any vampire movie that's not the Twilight series, I'll definitely go check it out. Even if it's teenagers, you know, playing, you know, vampires. They don't have to be, you know, adults or anything. It's just the Twilight series X that. So, but other than that, you know, I really got obsessed with vampires during my childhood all the way up to adulthood, and the Lost Boys was a big part of that. It was just awesome. This scene where they're hanging from the bridge upside down with the fog. You guys know what I'm talking about, the ones that have seen the movie. So, I mean, it's just a phenomenal movie, and I've become obsessed with vampires ever since. So, I really enjoyed the movie, and I've enjoyed a lot of the vampire movies like Blade and Underworld that have come out since then. And there's, I mean, guys, there's so many more. I mean, Brad Pitt played a vampire. Tom Cruise played a vampire. I mean, how many? I mean, just so many famous people have you know, touched these roles, and all of them have been good, except for the Twilight series. So, going on to the last one here. This one is a 2-pack. This is only available at funkoshop.com. Again, this is being released in July. You can pre-order this right now, I believe. And I haven't pre-ordered it yet, though. But this one is a 2-pack, and these are the Frog Brothers. So, in case, to bring back some memory, in case you guys forgot, there's Edgar Frog, who's played by Corey Feldman, the other Corey Feldman, and then Alan Frog was played by Jameson Newlander, and I had to write Jameson Newlander's name down because I didn't remember that he was the one that played it. So, so here's a picture of what they look like in the movie. And then that's them in the Funko Pop there. So the one with the bandana on, that is Corey Feldman. So that's Edgar Frog. And then the other one with the hat on, that is Alan Frog, played by Jameson Newlander. So I think this Funko Pop set looks great. I'm excited to get it, especially this 2-pack here, the Frog Brothers. I gotta tell you, if you guys haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth watching. And if you've seen it, watch it again. The movie's great. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, wow. what kind, the actor he's become with 24 and everything he's done since then has just been phenomenal. So, phenomenal movie. I'm super excited to get all these Funko Pops, and I'm glad I was able to share these with you. So we did a video not too long ago where we talked about, what do we want Funko to make, and we had a list of movies and TV shows, and this is definitely, one of them that wasn't on the list, but definitely one of them that needed to be made. So I'm excited that they made it. I'm excited that it's coming out in July. I hope you guys are too, especially if you're a fan of Lost Boys. So thank you for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and then definitely subscribe to my channel if you're new to the channel. And please leave your comments below. Let me know what was your favorite scene from the movie. Mine was when they were hanging upside down, on the bridge with the fog there, and they were introducing the vampire lifestyle. So that was a cool scene. That's one of my iconic scenes. The noodle scene's iconic with David and Michael. So let me know what scene is your favorite one, and in the comments below, so I can check that out and comment to it. And thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and definitely look out for these exclusives, the Lost Boys series and the 2-pack exclusive at Funko Shop in July. So take care, guys. Have a good one.